This spring, Operation 3 Gridiron takes the field with new characters, new maps, a new tour of duty, and a brand new mode, Gridiron.
Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears 5 video. Today we are going to be discussing Operation 3 when it comes to Recruit Clayton Carmine skin, the new Gridiron game mode, new maps and more in Gears 5. The third and next seasonal operation is arriving next week on Tuesday, March 31st, with what really needs to be a huge moment in the post-launch timeline. The question is, of course, can TC start to deliver and give the community the authentic Gears experience that we come to expect nowadays, especially being the studio's second installment since taking over the Gears franchise. While we won't be able to find out for ourselves till next week when Operation 3 releases, just yesterday, the Gridiron studio finally unveiled the new operation in full, with a brand new revealed trailer sharing an insight into the new characters, new game modes, new maps, and of course an all new tour of duty. Operation 3 brings with it 4 new characters in Clayton Carmine and Cole for the Cog, as previously announced by TC. Then we have representing the Locust, we have Queen Mira and the Farron Guard, proving the recent leaks to be true as well. When watching through the trailer for the first time though in my live reaction video, which obviously you guys can go watch on the channel right now if you would like to, I didn't actually realise at first, but where are my boys Anthony and Benjamin Carmine? They definitely showed up in the GDC gameplay alongside the rest of the characters that have now officially been confirmed to be arriving in the game next week. Could we see maybe a mid-operation drop with brand new content, including the likes of the gone but never forgotten Carmine brothers? I really do hope so, just because TC, we know you got them. Release the Carmines. The one and only Cole Train is back, baby. Augustus Cole makes his return to PvP and PvE the only way he could, making a one hell of an entrance. Within Horde and Escape, the Cole Train is an unstoppable force, bringing his legendary Thrashball plays to the front line. His ultimate sends Cole charging forward in a blaze, staggering enemies in his path and leaving a trail of fire in his wake. The Grub Killer returns, the only Carmine to survive the curse of the death so far. Clayton is back to tear up against the Swarm in both PvE and PvP. In the PvE game mode, Clayton's reflective shell ability deflects all ballistic damage back to the enemy for a short amount of time, allowing him to survive against overwhelming odds and turn incoming attacks into huge amounts of damage. Moving on to the villains, the Locust Horde continues to grow, bringing their ruthless vengeance to the battlefield. Queen Mira returns, raining fiery destruction wherever she goes. In the arcade game mode, Mira causes the radius around any enemy she kills to set on fire, being the mirror opposite class to Cole in the social game mode. No, that wasn't the wind talking, but the Farron Guard are making their dramatic return to the battlefields of Syrah in the arcade game mode as well. This elite Locust of the Farron Guard rank have a penchant for headshots, causing a huge explosive damage whenever they do land a headshot in game. Next up, Gridiron was officially revealed within the Operation 3 trailer, as we do get a sneak peek to exactly how this new game mode experience will be playing out in Gears 5. One flag, one life. Gridiron is TC's brand new single life objective game mode that is inspired by the high energy take on the classic Gears of War experience. Based on the Operation 3 trailer, we can see that Gridiron will feature a neutral flag objective that any player on either team can pick up, which then needs to be delivered to the enemy's end zone to claim the round. Playing the objective and carrying the flag to the opponent's end zone will earn your team at 2 points, being a single elimination base as well. Squad wiping the enemy team will also score you 2, with the ability to earn just 1 point for possession of the flag at the end of every 2-minute round. During the Gridiron reveal, we can see some actual in-game gameplay footage that clearly shows off the brand new HUD, which is always just very important to know about going into a new game mode like this for the first ever time. As you can see on screen, the flag objective is shown in the center by initially teasing its respawn area at the beginning of every round. It then can either fill up blue or red color, depending on whether the COG or the Swarm and team factions are carrying the flag. Both teams' overall score points are listed on the other side of the flag objective, with as well how many players are just left on the battlefield. That slowly counts down as the kills and the eliminations start to pour in. I also noticed as well that when a player picks up and drops the flag itself, that it does appear in the kill feed, and that the flag carrier's character is also revealed in the overall game's HUD on the screen. If the enemy team has the flag, an in-game indicator will show up to reveal your team's end zone that needs defending. The player who does successfully reach the opponent's end zone though will score what's known as a touchdown for 2 points, with the round scoreboard showing 12 possible playable rounds, which really does mean that Gridiron will be played in a huge wide variety of ways. Depending on how many teams just score a flag touchdown, eliminate the enemy team in full, or even just hold the flag itself as the round timer ends, the first team to reach 13 points will win the match. Moving on to new versus and multiplayer maps, Operation 3 will be including a super interesting looking environment of a map that really does give me that dark horror OG feel to Gears. Bahanu is a brand new map set among the ruins of an old civilization and the twisted overside trunks of the jungle. Set in the Galangi Islands of the South Asira, the map itself looks to offer a lot more than just being a new playable map arena, but possibly importantly tied to the storyline of the Gears universe. Within the trailer we get to see several moments of gameplay on Bahanu where we can see old ruined structures that look so similar to that of the Locust cities down in the Hollow. Even more crazy, we see what I swear if it is, I will lose my mind. A rib cage and a skeleton of a huge beast animal. Could this be maybe the remains of one of the other 2 riftworms? TC are also just bringing back canals as a Gears classic fan favourite, looking to be the exact same version that was in Gears of War 4 but ported over to this game like the other legacy maps that we have so far. I personally was really hoping Operation 3 would include at the very least 2 new maps alongside a remaster, and it is quite just disappointing that over a half a year into Gears 5 and we're only going to have 2 new maps at least till the next operation. If you guys enjoyed the Nash's only game mode, there is going to be 2 more map choices to play on, with Arena being a cut-off section based on the Coggle Fathers. Then there's also Annex, cool little reference right there, a new 2v2 map based on the Launch Escape tiles that were also just used to create core, pit and never cut for the free-for-all game mode. Lastly, the Operation 3 trailer finishes it out with a first look at the new Tour of Duty that will be going live next week on March 31st. Compared to last time where it just listed like over 200 plus items, this time around the trailer is just advertising the tour content. It's simply free earnable content in game, as we can see the upcoming tour rewards in the backdrop of the screen. Straight away we get the awesome reveal of my favourite Carmine character skin of all time, as we do see the return of Recruit Clayton Carmine in all of his stunning green grass glory, accompanied by Cole's Hivebuster Van, who refuses just to take off that Thrashball helmet. Both COD character skins also seem to be performing what is most likely new upcoming expressions if you guys are into that content. We then have the confirmation of the Armored Ronin Cantus being a tour based reward, as well as also a Collector's Palace Guard. It does look like there are going to be a ton of Locust character skins showing up this next operation or so. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your guys' opinion on the reveal of Operation 3? How will this brand new Gridiron game mode play out as a new Gears Capture the Flag mode? And is the new one map just enough for the game? So there you have it guys, full details on the new Recruit Clayton Carmine character skin, the new Gridiron game mode, and new maps and more in Gears 5's Operation 3. Give the video a thumbs up and share if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always I shall see you in the next one.